Hey there, and welcome to Travel TV on Independent.ie. Now, with the original Disney resort celebrating its 60th anniversary, with Star Wars and Frozen taking centre stage in Florida and Paris, Disney is shaping up for its coolest summer ever. From movie characters to monster roller coasters, fireworks to parades, a trip to Disney can make dreams come true. Poor planning, on the other hand, can turn into a nightmare. Today, I'm joined by two top travel writers and Disney experts for their tips on getting the most out of your visit. Tip 1, travel off-peak.
If you're going to Florida, obviously it's going to be very hot in summer. Off-peak for us is, end of January, February, March. It's quieter over there, and it's also a good time for us. It's an Irish summer.
Summer is going to be brutal. There's going to be loads of people there, loads of crowds, but also keep in mind that even like in winter, like Halloween, New Year's are really packed and busy because they do lots of themes and kind of go with the holiday spirit.
Tip 2, book ahead.
Worst mistake you can make at any theme park, Disney included, is to try and pay at the gate. You're going to pay rack rates, you're going to pay the highest amount. You think you pay for your holiday, you've only paid for half your holiday.
Yeah, and the other thing you can do is a lot of companies here in Ireland that do packages both to Disneyworld in Florida and to Disneyland Paris, where you get your flights, you get your accommodation, your transfers and your park tickets included. Yeah, you want to front load as much of the cost as you can. You don't want any nasty surprises when you get there. So whatever money you have, that's for you to enjoy. Now, Disney parks are big. Disneyworld alone is the size of San Francisco. So tip 3?
Do make a plan before you head out there, just because you want to do as much as possible, but there's so much to do.
With adults, we can hike and we can do all the walking. Kids, you got to give a bit of downtime as well. So really just pace yourself and see what you want to see on the first day.
Tip 4?
There's the regular queue and the Fastpass queue. And the Fastpass queue just means that instead of waiting for, say, 45 minutes to an hour for the really popular rides, you could be just waiting 10 minutes.
In America, they've gone all techie. I said the Magic Band system is where, if you book into a hotel, you can open your door with this, you can pay for your food with this, you can buy your Elsa dolls with this, you can do anything you want. You can also lock it down so kids can't use it. But also, when you have the Magic Band, you can book up to 60 days in advance.
Tip 5, dress for comfort, not style.
Always comfort. The last time I was there, actually, there was a group of girls in high heels and mini skirts. You could tell that they were going to be in bits by the end of the day.
In America, it's very casual. No one cares. Paris, again, it's a fun place. You're not dressing up for a Parisian restaurant. You're dressing up just to be comfortable.
One thing I'd add there is that if you have young kids, bring the buggy or get a buggy on site. Don't even think about not using it, because by 5 or 6 in the evening, the dads are carrying these zombie-like kids on their shoulders, walking up Main Street, USA, to collapse onto the floor. Tip 6, eat smart.
Again, food, if it adds up, if you have a family, if you're going for pizzas, pastas, you're going for burgers, and the kids all want that. I'd say light salads, keep it light because it's very hot. Fluids are the most important thing.
It's definitely good to reserve, particularly for the evening, if you want a nice meal, you don't want to be waiting around or being turned away. But also do bring maybe little snacks in with your backpack.
Lunchtime is when everybody else is having lunch, so I'm kind of going, well, this is the time I go on the roller coaster.
Arrive early, work anti-clockwise, go against the flow of the crowds, and make a plan in case any of the little ones get lost.
Before you go to the park, write your mobile on their wrists. It's really handy just in case, particularly with the younger children, if they're not, very familiar with phones.
To avoid disappointment, check for ride closures and height restrictions.
What's great about Disney is that almost all the rides are open to everyone, which is brilliant, but there is the occasional ride that it might be seen as a bit scary, or there will be height restrictions.
Tip 9. Now, with a budget, would you set a budget in advance, or would you just go happy-go-lucky and take it as it comes?
I think as long as you go, okay, I'm going to allow myself to spend, say, €50 a day, or whatever budget works for you.
Every time we come off a ride, there's gift shops and there's lots of things and lots of clothes and things. So just make sure they know. But that's mum and dad. If you're sensible, you stick to your budget.
Tip 10. Don't forget to have a blast. Do enjoy it. It's not just for kids. There's loads of rides that are great crack for adults. Yeah. You can put all this planning in ahead, but don't forget to just loosen up and go with the flow a bit on the day too.
Make sure to take breaks and stuff. You're going to have a great time.
So there you have it. 10 tips to make your Disney dream come true. And remember, whether you're traveling to Paris or Florida, you can book packages right here on Independent Travel. Till next time, safe travels.